Hello everybody, welcome back to our AC Shadows playthrough. This is episode number 61. Last time we had yet another cutscene sequence with Yasuke. Hopefully this is the last one for a little while though, because it's taking forever. And I will say they have gone up. The Lady Nene one was so cliche at the start that I just stopped paying attention. And then the Sensei one was more good than bad, but still had its issues. And this one so far, this last one that we had, building off of the previous two was done the previous one, the Sensei one, was done very, very well, and brought everything together in a way that was excellently done, and historically true.
I thought he had made it out of Honnoji.
He did. Once he had seen the others to safety, he returned. The temple was already gone. He sat down on the steps and performed seppuku.
Faithful Ranmaru. He tore him in half to leave. He would not have if Lord Nobunaga had not commanded him.
Akechi Mitsuhide has much to answer for.
He will be made to answer.
What will you do now?
Lord Ieyasu remains loyal.
Last I heard, he had gone to Yamashiro.
Then I will go to Yamashiro and convince him to join me. And you?
There has been some trouble recently at my home in Wakasa. I will go and see what can be done.
Some troubles are worse than others. Be careful, my friend.
Wish we'd seen their relationship developed a bit more. Thank you for him having some more historical accuracy. With Moriyanmaru. Yes, I know about that. Quest completed, Lords of Azuchi. Was it now a restricted area? New quest, Red Walls. So I don't know why Tokugawa would be in Yamashiro at all. And I fear that's when this story will go from getting better to it's trash once more. Because remember, Akechi Mitsuhide, by the time Yasuke would have been delivering this news and Mori's body would have been returned, Akechi Mitsuhide was already dead. Bushido. He was a problem for a blink of an eye before Toyotomi Hideyoshi dealt with him. Bushido, or Way of the Warrior, appeared in the second half of the 16th century to designate a warrior's ideal behavior. It refers to a set of values that emerged over several centuries which characterized the warrior class and was summarized in the expression Way of the Bow and Horse. Kyuba no Michi. However, Bushido was never the subject of a treatise in the 16th century. First studies glorifying the ideal of the ancient samurai date from the late 19th century after the samurai had disappeared. The work of Yamaoka Teshu, 1836-1888, and especially that of Nitobe Inazo, 1862-1933, who published in English Bushido Soul of Japan in 1900, are significant. The latter work achieved international success and is still regularly published today. Similarly, in the 16th and 17th centuries, the term Bushido was not firmly established. Terms like Budo, the way of arms, or Samurai no Michi, the way of the samurai, or even Otoko no Michi, the way of boys, existed as well. Yet these are, more or less, synonymous. They refer to the moral elements that prohibit betrayal, glorify honor, self-sacrifice, bravery in combat, and heroic conduct, all notions that are recalled without ever being clearly defined. For example, defeat is dishonor, but can cunning or treachery be used to achieve victory? Are all means acceptable? Many aspects are left to interpretations by design. In the 17th century, with the restoration of peace and the transformation of warriors into administrators, the Tokugawa regime sought to pacify the samurai's customs, and Bushido partially fell into disuse in favor of Shido, the way of the scholar, the way of the gentleman. Interesting artwork there. I like it. Alright, more Yasuke quests. No, more intel on the fox for some reason. I have to do red walls. So she'll be in Wakasa. Good to know. I really wish more of this information came through what I wish were the Templars. But I don't think they're the Templars anymore. More intel on the Templars, through like Templar focused quests. I'm not too bothered by it. Like, it really bothered me initially with the Lady Nene cutscene, but the quality of that cutscene was so lacking. I feel like that's probably part of it. The Sensei quest scenes, like, I don't know. I was like, Lady Nene's character felt really like they feel like they would naturally come together, but that cutscene was just poorly executed. It felt a lot better in the next two cutscenes. The two's relationship. Alright, well, I'm going to get the Kokoriga in the Mogi Lands. Right now, I don't see any reason not to get it, apart from maybe potentially getting something in the Shimmering Fields, but we haven't gotten anything in the Shimmering Fields. And, oh wow, Azuchi Castle's level 40. Oh, why? That's even higher level than Kii. So clearly that's the last place we'll be visiting in the game then, which I suppose is somewhat fitting. I was having a think on the character. I'm starting to wonder if it was the deposed shogun. Like, I don't know, somehow that fits for me. That it would be the deposed shogun that's the ringleader because he was deposed. I should also do some more Kuchikiri. But yeah, it looks like Yasuke's quests are done. So that now leaves us with who to go after. It would be an evening in Otsu. Going after the Naginata first, and then the Mourner. And then the Noble, then the Ox, and then the Fox. But I feel like now is kind of the time to start knocking off targets in a pretty rapid succession. Shrine in Omi, Mouth of Seta, Otsu Upper District. Okay, it's not going to be way up there. It's going to be on this other side of the lake, maybe? No. Where is Mouth of Seta? Oh yeah, it's going to be here. Huh, called it. Whoa, that's a lot of things. Merchant Kanta. Oh. Merchant Kanta. And another merchant. The Soiled Merchant. Okay. Well, glad I have the Seta Village Kokoriga, because that's where I would like to head. Oh yeah, and I forgot, it's already freaking winter. I feel like I probably should have moved over a little bit more to get less of the woods in the left-hand side. Anyways, I could actually go and start doing a bunch of stuff, like a whole bunch of hideout missions to get upgrades, but I don't really know if it's worth it. So I think for now I'm just gonna focus on the main story and say screw the hideout for now. But once we've taken out for certain the Naginata and the Mourner and the Noble, and probably after we've taken out the Ox, then I'll start once again doing more side content. But based off of how fast I'm leveling, might as well make full advantage of the main story for now. We're not 35 yet, but I don't want to do everything once it's auto leveled up to me, if that makes sense. Alrighty. With that out of the way, let's start heading over to Otsu. Feel like I probably should have waited to end the last episode, but I thought there was going to be a whole conversation with Mori Ranmaru, and I wanted to not deal with that till the next episode. Really, we're outside of it, not inside of it? That's just weird. Alright, refill all my supplies, please, mainly my bullets. That bothered me so much not having bullets. Let's get moving to go talk to Aoi. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. More tokens or keys. There's always more keys. Could be interesting cutscenes, but no. Why bother with interesting cutscenes from the modern day? You know, the thing that was once the most interesting part of the story and drove the story forward? Why do that, though? It's baby Tanuki. What was that? Don't know. Pair of lovers. Looking over out on Lake Biwa, maybe? Alright, put it at the shrine. See if it gives me more than 50 XP this time. 55, that's what I thought. The building we put in only gives us a 10% increase in XP. Which is modest, but it adds up. Not that we really need the increase in XP. We've already got... Or we're already way over leveled, or we would be if it weren't for stupid auto leveling system. Which, again, I hate so much. Discovery, Otsu Lower District. Rice Shipyard.
Welcome, young warrior.
Hey, old man. What you got? Sell the simple katana of venom, which I probably shouldn't have, but who cares? Sell the blasting temple of reaving. I'll keep the outfit of the Ronin. Tobacco leaves. Oh man, ivory and Natsuki. Ooh, that's quite valuable.
My humble shop awaits your return.
280 mon. And a cutscene. Oh, it's a bloody Ronin. Ooh, nice dodge. Not nice enough, though. He says as he talks from who knows where. Oh, I got the military warehouse Kuraki. Nice. Were you the one who was talking all that smack? Calling me a samurai like yourself? I'm a Ronin. Ronin. Get it right before you start talking smack, buddy. Really? Did I not get any loot from that other Ronin that we killed? Oh, that's just annoying. I almost want to enter the rice shipyard for all the trouble they've just given me. Nah. It's not worth it. Welcome to the Otsu Upper District. Alright, let's see what this side quest is. The Betrayers. So got Merchant Ganta, which we will probably... You know, let's do that this episode. His boat travels like Biwa and he owns a naval operation in Omi.
We paid your gambling debts 3 times. What more can we do?
But father, if I don't pay my son down, the moneylenders will take my head.
Feel for the old man. Kakariga discovered the Otsu one. Of course I have no money. That's for the temple. Here we go. I assume I should probably be doing this as now a me data discovered. Alright, so let's see. This is a trade of seafood under the thumb of Iron Hand. Alright, let's play as Naue. Again, I don't understand why they have to go through this long, drawn-out loading screen instead of just Naue steps up and Yasuke steps back. It seems really weird. I also don't like how we're getting all these tutorial things that we clearly don't need. If I needed them, I would have asked. Merchant Kanta, the Iron Hand Guild.
Does that merchant work for the Iron Hand?
Knock him out.
This Iron Hand is from Tamba, not Sakai. They're more heavy-handed than either Soku nor Sokyu. There must be someone who can tell me where in Tamba to look.
Really? That was the quest? We already know where to look in Tamba. Why wasn't this on this dude in Yamashiro? Because it should have been on the dude in Yamashiro. We already knew he was in Tamba. That was wasted information. Great. Okay. Merchant Kanta is a trader of seafood under the Iron Hand. Under the thumb of Iron Hand, he will go on to become a captain in Imai Sokun's merchant fleet. Okay. Well, congratulations. We already knew he was in Tamba. That is worthless information. Like, I would have understood if the information was like, the first one you knock out tells you he's in Tamba, but if it's merchant specific, that was useless information. We already knew he was in Tamba. We knew where in Tamba he was in. That was a waste. And we also got this Kura key. That was such a waste. Right, and again, this is Yasuke's mission. I feel cheated right now. That was not a reveal worth anything. I feel so cheated. I feel so cheated right now. Alright, I could also do the Soiled Merchant. I don't know if that would be a Naue or Yasuke quest. I feel like Naue would probably do some of them and Yasuke would do others. The Corrupt Icon. I feel like Naue would probably take out any in I don't know, I feel like the Soiled Merchant would probably be Yasuke's to kill, but we're not gonna deal with the Daikan or the rest of the Kabuki Kimono until after we've taken out others, like the Ox. So I'm curious if we see Ichihyume and Goro again. I'm very interested if we see them again. Ito Yoshiro. The only man not part of that group of 12. Wada Koriyatake, Wakasa, and Issei Sadauki are all dead. And next up is the Naginata. Alrighty. So this episode's gonna end. Next time we will be 25 and a half hours in. Until